Morning, everybody. I hope you're having a great day so far. It has been a busy morning in the WCNC Weather Center, not just tracking fog, but just kind of getting ready for the chance for some storms tomorrow. Hello, good morning, Kels. Can't wait to see you later. Good morning, Luke, 61 in Catawba County this morning, and good morning, Joy. So, this morning hasn't been the prettiest start to the day, but we are seeing some improvement. You can see Dallas, Monroe, Kannapolis. Most of our sky conditions there are still a little bit on the cloudy side. But I'm going to zoom in here so you can kind of see Dallas a little bit better because it looks pretty cool this morning. Let's see if the graphics want to progress. There you go. So Dallas Tower Cam is really cool because it's 1,500 feet up. So you can see what's happening above the clouds as well as what's happening where we live. So if you look at the bottom portion of your screen, see all of that dense cloud cover that's kind of moving there. Normally you could actually see the Charlotte skyline if that wasn't there, but you can see all the blue sky conditions that are above. Now technically those are it's still cloudy outside because we have high clouds. You see those little thin kind of wispy little ice crystals there. So if you look at your weather app, this is something that I always tell people, especially at school talks, when I'm trying to explain to kids, why, human forecasters, for example, are better than weather apps. If you check the app at times today, it's going to tell you it's going to be cloudy even during the middle of the day, and that's because it can't tell the difference between low cloud cover versus high clouds. But temps today are still going to get very close to 80 degrees, so it's going to be a warm afternoon, but not a bad afternoon by any stretch of the imagination. Fog conditions are really improving. You can see right now the only spot really where it's a little bit more dense than about a mile of visibility is actually Charlotte. You can see about a half there on our maps, 5 for Hickory and Monroe, Wadesboro at 3, and about 4 there for Chester. Now, this morning, of course, it's really great. And this afternoon, it's going to be great too. Lots of sunshine, high temperatures near about 80 degrees. But with that sun, we are eventually going to see more clouds building in tonight. And that'll be ahead of our next chance for rain and storms. This arrives in the Charlotte area tomorrow morning. We're going to see rain first and then the storms by the late morning, early afternoon. So we're going to time that out for you hour by hour. But first, let's talk about Saturday. 80 degrees, the current forecast in Charlotte. I went partly cloudy just to kind of average the day's weather, right? It's because we're mostly cloudy this morning, we're mostly sunny this afternoon, then we're kind of mostly cloudy again today, this evening. So we will see sun, 80 degrees, few spots low to mid 80s down to our south and east, upper 70s toward the I-40 corridor. And then even the mountains today are going to be very pleasant in the upper 60s to near 70. But as we approach this evening, you are going to notice more clouds building in. And back to the night's game, first pitch is at 7:04 this evening. We will see upper 70s, likely mostly cloudy conditions by about 6 o'clock. And then by 7 and beyond, we will be tracking denser cloud cover. But again, temps still warm, 70s, and eventually into the 60s. And this is kind of the transitionary period here for when we see those rain and storms arrive. So you'll notice on my 7-day forecast, I did add a 20% chance on Saturday. That's not to reflect the chance of rain during the day. That's actually to reflect the chance of rain in the evening. So by 10, 11 o'clock, it's not out of the realm of possibility that we couldn't see a 20% chance of rain. But this will become more widespread as we approach early Sunday morning. Some heavy rain at times, but this will be primarily kind of that light to moderate rainfall ahead of better storm opportunities as we get closer to 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. So here we are hour by hour. There's 6 o'clock. Let's go 7, 8, 9, 10. If my clicker wants to go, there you go. This will be the opportunity to see those pockets of heavy rain, some frequent lightning, some gusty wind, and even the chance for some localized small hail. And it's not out of the realm of possibility that we can see a spin up tornado as well. We have a low risk for all three of those factors, but anytime we're under that low risk, that 2%, I do duly take notice of that. So you'll see, sorry, the graphic system, it looks like it's a little bit sleepy today on our Saturday. So here's the overall threat. So again, you see low threats for everybody. Gusty winds, it's all the way on the right. Very, very typical for a storm system like this. Hail, it's pretty hard for us to get hail over a quarter of an inch locally. But hail, quarter of an inch, again, low, pretty much Mecklenburg County and areas east. It's the 2%, the low risk of a tornado that I'm especially, thinking about. I don't see a lot of support for significant spin in the atmosphere tomorrow morning, but it's still something I'm definitely thinking about. 10 a.m. again to 2 p.m. it looks like right now is the best chance to see some of those strong storms. Chris will actually be in tomorrow morning. I'm actually not going to be here. But he'll be tracking those for you live starting at 6 a.m. on Wake Up Charlotte weekend. So just kind of staying weather aware, being aware that the storms tomorrow could become strong at times. And you know what? If they don't, if they just stay lightning, thunder, heavy rain are typical storms. That's right, even better. But I just want people to be prepared and kind of just know that today is the best day to get outside. Today's the day you want to run those errands. We will see storms again tomorrow. And then if we can bring the graphics up a little bit bigger for one more second, Anders back there, just because I want to show people how nice the weather for next week looks. So we're still a little bit breezy. It looks like on Monday after this front moves through, but look at Monday, Tuesday. I mean, we're talking partly sunny, upper 60s to near 70. Wednesday, maybe a few more clouds, but still 71's not too shabby of a day. And then for the first big day of Wells Fargo Championship official play on Thursday, perfect weather, mostly sunny, mid 70s. It does look long range, like we could see a few storms by Friday and into Saturday of next weekend, but it doesn't look like it's going to be a washout by any stretch. So we'll of course keep a close eye on that and stay tuned for any changes. But it does look like the first few days of the week, and especially on Thursday for the first big day of play for Wells Fargo Championship, does look great. So stay tuned, stay updated on what's going on weather-wise over the next few days, especially tomorrow. I mentioned this in our newscast this morning, but you can always download the WCNC Charlotte mobile app to get updates on the forecast. You can track the radar live that way. You can watch our streams, even when, for example, today shows on our channel, things of that nature. And of course, we will stream if there are any strong to severe storms. Warnings that are issued tomorrow morning. Good reminder too, just after we had that very quick spin up last weekend, that it can happen here. And so I want everybody to just be aware of that. Have a great Saturday. Have a wonderful, wonderful day in the 80-degree temperatures and the sunshine. And just no storms will return tomorrow. I will see you back on Wake Up Charlotte weekend next weekend. As again, I mentioned this a second ago, but if you weren't listening, Chris will actually be in for me tomorrow. So have a great day, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Stay safe, stay weather aware, and have a great drier weekend.